Hey, I'm Ray Latif with BevNET. We're here at the NACS show in Las Vegas. I'm at the Eat When booth, seated by Adam Hurdle, who's the Vice President of Sales for Grocery and Natural with Eat When. Adam, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, great to be here, Ray. Thanks for taking the time. Appreciate
it. Anytime. So last year at the NACS show in Atlanta, you guys unveiled J Street Coffee, your coffee line that's named after your Brooklyn-based headquarters here in the United States. And at the NACS show about a month ago, you introduced an extension for that line, the Extra Rich. We're seeing a lot of new RTD coffees come out on the market, some that are less indulgent, some that are a little bit more on the cold brew, specialty premium side. Yours, the new Extra Rich, obviously, a little bit more on the indulgent, milky, sugary kind of beverage. Can you talk a little bit about why you made the decision to go with that kind of a formulation?
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. I think after what we saw with the launch of the regular J Street Coffee last year in Atlanta, a pretty strong response retail-wise to that, and also seeing increasing demand from customers based on that feedback that that's more of a milk coffee, iced coffee product that the American consumer that's been largely trained on, for example, the Frappuccino, other more indulgent dessert-like drinks, was looking for something with more of a mouthfeel, a little bit more sugar perhaps, and even more milk. So this product is simply kind of capitalizing on leveraging the success of the original J Street line and now offering more of that indulgent dessert-like concept that a lot of consumers seem to want.
Mm-hmm. Now, differentiating from Starbucks, you mentioned Frappuccino. How do you go about educating consumers as to why J Street, Extra Rich, or the entire line as a whole is a better alternative, is a different product than what Starbucks is offering?
Yeah, one of the things that we're really capitalizing on, I think, is that it's zero fat, that we're using skim milk, we're not using whole milk, so the calorie count, especially per ounce, is substantially lower. And the new products, we're offering a little bit less ounce while keeping it line price with the existing J Street line. So it's more of a value per ounce, but you're still getting less calories.
Okay. Also, in addition, you launched a new shot, the J Street Coffee shot, loaded with caffeine. How many grams of caffeine does that one have?
150 milligrams.
150 milligrams. Can you talk to us about this sort of being a cross-marketed kind of product? It plays in both energy and coffee.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things that we're going to allow the retailer to select where they want to position it. If they want to keep it, with the J Street line in the coffee section, as opposed to maybe even putting it in the energy cooler, and it could go both ways. I think depending on the retailer's wishes for where it's merchandised. We're certainly seeing that. Despite the success of the J Street line and the sweetened and the flavors that we're offering, some consumers just want that straight, unsweetened black coffee shot, and the more hardcore coffee drinker, if you will, is looking for that. So we're using more of a medium brewed coffee formula. It's not too acidic, doesn't have too strong of a taste, and still, I think, tastes pretty clean by itself.
Mm-hmm. Now, in addition to coffee, you're also extending your tea line, your Teas flagship line, with a lot of new products as well. It seems like always at these shows we're seeing a new Teas Tea kind of product. You have the herbal chamomile and a couple other new flavor extensions as well. How do you go about choosing these products and choosing the new flavors and varieties? And what are customers asking out of you guys for new products in terms of tea?
Yeah, definitely. And one thing that we're big on is innovation. Several times a year, we're always cranking out new products, and sometimes we're just using our New York DST as a test market to see things that can get out there in the market more quickly, and seeing the response there, and then gauging that as far as what we're using to roll out to natural and mainstream market. One of the things I think that we've been working on for a while, knowing the demand in the market is heading this way in general, is the organic. So the two organic RTD SKUs, the black and the green, that we're going to be launching here in November, December into the market, is really a response to overall the fact that the industry is going that way. We want to have those offerings. One of the big areas we've seen a demand for that, I think, is in food service, especially the fast casual dining segment, knowing that a lot of these accounts now are specifying we're going to be doing only organics, so we certainly want to be a part of that. With the chamomile herbal, it's more of an issue of having a naturally decaffeinated product. So it's not decaffeinated, but by itself, the chamomile herbal is, I think, an offering which a lot of consumers associate with a nighttime, more of a relaxation drink. We're giving it to them in a ready-to-drink, chilled format, which a lot of people are also responding very positively to. And you don't see a lot of that in the market right now.
So, amid declining CSD sales, consumers are looking at soda as being an unhealthy option, too many calories, too much sugar. There's a lot of opportunity for other beverage categories, including tea. Tea is more and more often considered a very healthy beverage. How do you take advantage of that opportunity, to pick up where CSDs are falling off?
Yeah, I think that we're seeing a combination of a couple of trends. One is which the consumer, coastally, maybe in the past, East Coast, West Coast, California, New York, has liked unsweetened teas. We're now seeing, I think, that the desire of the consumer to get away from sugar, artificial sweeteners, is really picking up and gaining more traction across the country, and that's really to our favor and our benefit as well. So our unsweetened teas tea line, kind of our staple core lineup, still is really benefiting from that. I think we're also seeing more of a association with the customer, understanding the difference between some of these commodity teas, which are using tea powder, not authentically brewed real tea leaf like we use, and recognizing the difference in the taste profile and the health benefits and the antioxidant levels from drinking more of a premium tea product like ours as well.
And very last question, we're here at NACS. How important is the convenience store channel to EDON and the expansion of sales of its products?
Yeah, it's very important. I think this is our fourth NACS show, and obviously being in Vegas this year, it seems like there's a little more excitement. There's more distributors, brokers, retailers that are coming by. For us, having the coffees, having the J Street line, now the two different versions of the J Street and the iced coffees and the extra rich formulas, seems to be bringing more people by, and I think that there's a real desire for that and to have more options in that ready-to-drink coffee space. And also for us, from a business standpoint, expanding outside of grocery, getting into this alternate channels business, whether it's food service, drug, convenience at this show, is also opening up a lot of distribution opportunities. So the up and down the street, the DSDs that are filling in kind of those blank spots that we have right now as far as our coverage nationally is really important for us, and it's an area that we can't afford to ignore.
Great. Well, this has been fantastic, Adam. Thanks so much again for joining us. Good luck in the future, and I'm sure we'll see you again very soon.
Excellent. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it.